Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is Livou d'Ivoire, and we're going to talk about how much fragrance you should use, where to spray it, when to spray it, how to prepare to spray for it. And I mean, everybody's got to turn their name into French when they're talking fragrance. That's what I do. I think everybody should become French. Like, it just sounds so much better than saying in English, like, Pacha de Cartier, being like, in French, be like, Pacha de Cartier. I'm losing my mind. I've been spraying so much. I mean, this is fire. Woo! My girl, when she smelled this, shit was over. So I'm gonna start with preparing yourself. It depends where you're going, what kind of location, the atmosphere, how proximity. And first of all, this is where I think everybody goes wrong with fragrances, is you should really spray it for yourself. That's why I prefer the first spray always goes on my wrist. And everybody might be against that, but you know why? Because I want to smell good for me, not for to impress a woman, to impress a man, to impress a colleague. Maybe there's a time and place for that. But when I wear a fragrance, it's for me. That's how I like to think. I like to be just chilling with my girl, we're watching a movie and I'm like, whoo, shit. Trust me, that's how it has to be. That's the first spray. Always goes on the wrist. But what I like to do is, before I even apply any fragrance, I like to take a shower. I'll take like a nice hot shower because it will open up my pores. And I do understand that, clothes, if you spray on your clothes the fragrance, it will actually last much longer. And I feel like it's also because of like the different textures and mediums of your clothes that matter. But you really, in my opinion, should be freshly cut. You don't have to, but a fresh haircut with a fresh shower, so your pores are open. And then when you spray it on your clothes and it gets on your skin, I have very absorbent skin, so for me it lasts a long time. Like I'll wash the dishes and I'll be like, it still smells the same. So let's start with the two variances. I got two. You got your cheapies, more expensive at Ross. Um, you know, don't sleep on these cheapies, man, at Ross over here. 20 bucks, $10. You can still get a good smell, but they're most likely going to be the toilette. The Eau de Parfum is harder to find, like those cheaper spots. But I personally prefer the Eau de Parfum because the Eau de Parfum, my bad, I didn't say it right, because it is a much more richer, stronger base, which is what I like to exude in the sense of like my fragrance. Versus the Eau de Toilette, it's a little bit lighter. So like if you're going to a scenario like school, close to classmates, to coworkers, I would do like one or two sprays. You go on a train ride somewhere, I'd go the Eau de Toilette, super light. But if you're going on somewhere like a business meeting, you're trying to intoxicate the room in the right way. I'm not like you're gonna intoxicate it with your fragrance, but like you're like, damn, who smells like that? Or if you're going on a date, for my men out there, I would do 6, 7 sprays for dates. Not even joking, because when you're going out to a bar, to a club, and you're trying to, obviously impress yourself first by the way you're coming off. That's how it should be. But also the person you brought along, they're gonna be like, damn, I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough of it. So the first spray, as I said, it's always on the wrist. But then the next one where you want to go is right across on the bottom of your neck, because it's not gonna irritate you. Like around basically like where your head is right here. This is where like you want it. And then same right here. And then it's gonna fall down a little bit, and it's gonna be, that's where people are gonna smell you the strongest. Then the next two spots, if you want to go, depending this for the lighter, if you want to go with the lighter for the office, I would do 1, 2. I like to keep my shirt open because I can get some of the fragrance in there, and it smells good. And then if you got it on the wrist, you dab it on the 2 wrists. I like it on the outside. Some people like it, on the inside of the wrist, because if you're gonna grab like a girl. I personally grab my arm with my knuckle out, so that's why I spray here. Then player moves. Also, we're gonna get into some nuances. Depending on the batch of the fragrance that you got, it can actually smell different. The eau de toilettes, the eau de perfume can sound totally different. They can smell totally different depending on the batches, and that's why if you go on eBay or Amazon and you try and find a specific batch order, it's because they smell different. I got this one perfume here that you just cannot buy, and I'll need to remake this. Smells insane, and it's because of the batch. It's just, it is what it is. Second, when you're carrying them, if you're traveling somewhere, that's why they sell the travel pack size ones, because the big ones, if you don't know, if you're, everybody starts somewhere. These will actually shake around because they don't, put any, what is it called? There's not like a washer in here to stop the perfume from falling, like getting through. So basically, if the cap kind of works, but like if you're going traveling somewhere and throwing the bag around, it's gonna spill everywhere, and you may not want your clothes to smell like that. And plus, you're gonna be ruining your fragrance, and you invested into having that. Think of these fragrances as an extension of you. Like before anybody even meets you, it is the first thing. It's the senses. They'll see you, then they will smell you, and if you're a calibrated man, because this is a channel for men, but for women it can be as well. It's the whole package. The whole package. If you got all of them ticked off, you will open doors in this world, and that's why I think smelling good is important, not just for you, but for the extensions of the environment around you. And of course, for every real player, for your girl.